Joining us in studio, Honolulu's prosecutor Steve Alm. Thanks so much for joining us, sir.
Nice to see you, Gina.
All right, well, you and others in public safety scored a victory through the legislative session this year, and the governor signing on to let indictments and charging happen again the way it used to.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Supreme Court kind of threw us for a loop with the Obrero decision, but then they kind of reversed course with D'Angelo decision, so we could ask judges to keep people in custody for a couple of months, where we then went to grand jury. That happened. Then the legislature moved quickly. My hat's off to them and to the governor for signing the Obrero fix, as we call it. You know, 40 years ago, the voters had allowed us to go to preliminary hearing or grand jury for serious felonies. Obrero took that away. Now this law has given us the option again. So we're really happy to do it. It's better for public safety. It's better all the way around.
Sure, so that means you don't have to get a grand jury for every one of these major crimes, but it wasn't retroactive.
No.
So what does that mean for backlog clearing and cases going forward?
So we're still taking cases that came up before that through preliminary hearing that were no good under Obrero. We're still going to grand jury with those. But for any crimes that took place after the bill was signed, it gives us the option for serious offenses either to go to preliminary hearing or grand jury.
Okay. Now you still have folks in custody awaiting those new charges, and the Supreme Court found in your favor, kind of, but they said you got to hurry. Will you make the deadlines?
Absolutely. Not a single person has been released here. It's my understanding one was released on Kauai because they don't have grand jury as often, but no crimes were committed that they're aware of. So I think we, dodged a bullet in a way with this, but nobody got released. There were no crimes committed. It took a lot of extra work. But again, thank you to the legislature. Thank you to the governor. We can go back to doing what we've been doing for the last 40 years.
All right. Now, the status of anti-corruption bills at the legislature. We've just come off some very high-profile federal prosecutions of our very own public servants. What are your thoughts on where things stand with what we can do to continue to crack down even more?
Well, Again, I thank the legislature for taking this seriously, passing some bills. We do have a fraud bill that we would like there to be some mandatory jail time and not allow somebody to get a deferral. Because if they get a deferral, it's not on their record. If they're looking at some mandatory jail time, we may get cooperation out of that person. That's the reason the feds are, and I speak this as the former U.S. attorney, that's why the federal government is more successful at doing these cases, is the defendants know they're going to do time behind bars. That encourages them to cooperate against other people, and that's what we've seen happen with Cullen, with English.
Sure, and we certainly got hints from the feds that more is coming. Do you think that they are?
Absolutely. That's my take on it, too. I don't have any inside knowledge, but that's typically the way it works when you see that happening.
Sure. Now, you have a new strategy to combat illegal game rooms.
Yes.
What is it?
Well, I can tell you, public officials, whether it's at the legislature, city council, elsewhere, they get more calls from citizens, constituents, about gambling and about drug houses. And so the legislature a year ago passed a new law it's called promoting gambling. It means working at a gambling establishment, being a cashier, being a security. Now that's a felony. So we've charged the first one with a felony. We'll see. And we're hoping that's a deterrent for people even wanting to work there. I'm convinced a number of folks that work at these illegal game rooms have a day job somewhere else, work there in the evening to make more money. Well, an employer may be okay with a misdemeanor, but if somebody gets a felony, that may be a game changer. That's what I'm hoping for.
I see. So good luck finding a bouncer, but it's not going to be
a misdemeanor anymore. That's right. And I did those cases when I was at the prosecutor's office years ago, the first time I worked there. And eventually they get a $50 fine. That's not going to deter anybody. We're also going the civil route, and we've charged a nuisance abatement against a building owner in McCully. And if it's working its way through the civil system, but if we're successful in that, we could keep the building owner from using the building for a full year, up to a year. So that would deter people from renting out to people they know are doing stuff they shouldn't do, like an illegal gambling house.
All right, good luck with those new strategies. We'd like to
you.
see the fruits of that labor. And thank you again for joining us.
Absolutely. Nice to see you.
And we'll send it back to you.